Hey guys, my name is Insane Raven, and I'm back with another episode of Tales from the Field. That's not right. Letters from the Field. I just combined two of my shows. Um, so, so this is the weekly video. Well, I try to be as open and as honest with you guys as I can. I pride myself on that. I pride myself on this being the video the weekly video. I'm like, hey, let's take away from the bits. Let's take away from um me trying to be funny, and let's just talk like we're friends and we know each other and all that crap. Let's do that. Um I pride myself on these videos being that. And the this week some more legal stuff got brought up and kind of has been dragging me through the mud like it's been for a while now. Except this time it came back much stronger, much as a much more serious matter, and I can't really go into it. And I don't know if it's because I'll get in trouble or what, but I'm just paranoid to go into it. Like, I'm scared that even mentioning it here, and like how vaguely and how with no details at all, I'm talking about it right now, that's somehow gonna bite me in the ass. I'm terrified of that. So I'm not gonna talk about that. The issue is that was basically my whole week. Pretty much this thing came up and I kind of got into this really big thing of depression. I'm not sure what you would call that, but I really got depressed because I was like, it doesn't matter what I do, this is always going to come up. This is always going to be dogging me. It's always going to be following me. It doesn't matter what I say or do or anything, because this is always going to be there. It's always going to be chasing me down, and it was rough right this week. And so because I can't talk about why I'm going through all that crap and why all this stuff is happening, I figured I just talk about the YouTube videos that I saw and the things that I was watching and the things I want to commentate on that's kind of taking the communities I'm in by storm. Because that was a big part of my week, and whenever I kind of get into these, I guess, bouts of depression, I don't really know what the fuck you'd call them, but I go to YouTube, I kind of turn in on myself and stop participating, just start watching and start kind of not being here. And I think a really good example of that was the War of the Planet of the Apes review. I didn't want to make that video at all, but I had to. I felt like I was duty bound to make that video because it's something that I promised you guys. So I wanted to make that video. And that kind of helped, I'm not gonna lie. Making that video really did help to not feel so cruddy about myself and all that, and kind of like provide this happy light out type of scenario. So I promise one day I'll tell you the full story behind what's been happening legally and what I've been going through. But when I do, it's gonna be when I feel I'm safe to. And I hope you guys are excited for that day, because I'm very excited for that day. I'm very excited when I can put all this shit behind and move on. So I'm sorry I can't be 100% open and honest with you guys like I like being, but I don't want to get in trouble, basically. So let's talk about some stuff, okay? As you guys know and could have guessed, I'm very involved. I'm not sure if that's what I would say, but I'm really interested in the Call of Duty Zombies community. It's a community that I've been with since the original Black Ops And it's been a series. I'm specifically talking about the zombies. It's been a series that I've kind of fallen in love with, and it very much helped. It very much helped me with falling in love with this new era of gaming. So, and a lot of people are giving a lot, and I've kind of haven't really talked about this, but a lot of people have been giving hate on this season of zombies, this Infinite Warfare zombies, and you know, I kind of just want to speak in defense of it for a little bit, and then kind of talk about the next map where we have rumors flying and shit, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. Also, I'm sorry that I'm playing like absolute garbage. I haven't played this map before, and even though that's a shitty excuse, it's what I'm using today, damn it. So yeah, this is not Infinite Warfare zombies. It doesn't have the story. It doesn't have the polish, you know, of Treyarch zombies. It just doesn't. And I think if we're going to hold it up to that standards, we're instantly dooming it to fail. I think we need to kind of scale back our expectations, because Treyarch's been doing this for the better part of a decade now. So I think we need to be just a little bit more realistic when we look at all these other companies that are doing the other two studios who are doing zombies. I think we really need to just look at it from a realistic perspective and an objective perspective. Versus, oh well, it's not as good as Treyarch. The story isn't as good as Treyarch, and blah 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 blah. You know, so I think we need. So that's part A. Part B, yes, the Easter eggs kind of suck, and they're really easy. I'm not gonna defend something that I can't defend, but I really think that there's something to say about the atmospheres that we're in, the scenes that we're in, and the character interactions that we're in. First thing I loved the Raven and Redwoods with Kevin Smith. I love Attack of the Radioactive Thing with Elvira. Like, I love these iconic movie Hollywood personalities coming in to this game and kind of just showing us that, yeah, like, we could have a lot of fun with this if we don't have our sticks up our asses. And I think those are really two really good examples of that. And yeah, I get it. The dialogue between Willard and Elvira gets really stale really fucking quickly. But I think even though that is annoying, that is something that we have to consider. I think we do have to talk about the fact that this is the first time since Black Ops 2 where we had oh, that's not true because of Revelations, but I'm still gonna hold on to my Black Ops 2 analogy, even though it's not really true anymore. Since Black Ops 2, that we've had two different commentators like fighting over control. To a lesser extent, you can say that the Shadow Man and Dr. Monty did that in Revelations, but not to the same extent. You know, and I really like the fact that it is so extensive in this map. I love it. I love the fact that Elvira spends half the time saying, yeah, I mean, you got a small dick, dude. You got a tiny dick. Like, I love that. So I guess I don't get why there's so much hate for the Infinite Warfare feel. Like, for instance, I've been dying to have an amusement park type map for a while, and that's something you could never get with Treyarch Zombies. But here on our first map with Infinite Warfare, we had it, and I loved it. Now, there were a couple of things like gameplay mechanics, like, yeah, it's a little rough here and there. But if you're just playing as a casual, which I tend to do more often than not because I don't want to do the Easter egg every single time I play a map. I play a game with zombies. They're really fun maps. Like, should not have chugged that coffee before I recorded this. They're really fun maps. They're these maps that you can kind of just play and do different things with. And just enjoy playing, not doing the story, not doing all the crazy Easter eggs and whatever. If you were to give me Shadow of Evil or Zombies in Spaceland, I'm gonna choose Zombies in Spaceland. For the main reason is that there's so much extra shit you have to do in Shadows of Evil just to get a good game going. Like, all the rituals you have to do is just so... they're tedious and they completely destroy... they break the flow of gameplay. Now, if we were to have a zombies map that's just that type of thing, where it's like, you're holding up here, you're defending this point, and then you're good, I'd be much more into it. But because that's not how zombies is played a lot of the time, that's not how I've kind of come to play zombies, it's something that I can't get into because it is such a jarring break from the norm. So I think we all need to give Infinite Warfare a break. And to the rumors that Extinction is going to be coming back in Map Pack 4, at least to some extent. First off, obviously, at this point there's been too many teasers, too many little Easter eggs that point us in that direction for there not to be, right? And you know, everyone's gonna have a different opinion on that. Based off the opinions I've been seeing, they've been overwhelmingly positive. Personally, I don't want that. I don't want Extinction to kind of be brought in. Mainly because I can never get into it. I could never really kind of just drop in and buy into what was going on with Extinction. And I think it's just because and it probably is my I'll take some blame for that, of it being so jarring that I couldn't get into it. You know, I think that's a fair argument to have, that I'm just super biased towards the zombie format and the zombie gameplay. But personally, I wasn't really in to the idea of having all these different types of enemies and all this chaos kind of going on with the Extinction format. And then we got into the bosses, and it just got crazy. I kind of checked out of Ghosts really fucking early in comparison to most of my zombie games. My Call of Duty games, I just checked out really early on that. So I'm not too excited about Extinction coming back and being relived. But if they can make it in a way, if they can do it in a way that forces the community to re-look at Infinite Warfare Zombies, I think that's going to be something really good. And I really kind of want that to be the takeaway from this fourth map. This game is not the best game. I'm not saying that it is, but it is way better than I think a lot of the community would make it out to be. And I don't know, I kind of want this game to actually have that chance with the community. Because I think pretty much from day one, the community was like, yeah, fuck this game, fuck everything about it. And, you know, I get that, but at the same time, at least give it a chance. And at this point, even though we're all with our last map pack, I still don't feel like it's being given that proper chance, even by Activision at this point. Activision themselves has kind of pushed it off to the sidelines, and especially with the Attack of Radioactive thing and DLC pack Absolution, we're only given any information on it a week before the release of the pack. And I don't know, I feel like everyone kind of just gave up on this game way too quickly versus what it could have been had it actually had community and studio support. But that's just me. Second, I don't know why a lot of this stuff I'm going to be talking about is zombies, but there wasn't really a lot to talk about in anywhere else. World War II zombies probably just became the best zombies in my opinion. And I'm saying this off hella bias. I may not be Mr. Dalek JD, but I am a huge Doctor Who fan. Personally, I love Doctor Who. I love almost everything that show does. And David Tennant was my favorite Doctor. Without a doubt, he was my favorite Doctor. And just the fact that I'm now going to be playing as David Tennant in Call of Duty World War II Zombies makes me so excited. So already I think Treyarch is going to have, and at least in my mind, a really hard time trying to kind of fight that. Kind of fight now my overwhelming love for David Tennant. Which is, I think it's going to be interesting to see how that actually goes out. I think if they're putting as much care and love as they say they're putting into it, I think it's going to be fine. If they don't. However, if they do this kind of like half-assed thing that, even though I did spend half of this video defending Infinite Warfare Zombies, that they did with Infinite Warfare Zombies, when it comes to the dialogue and the smaller things, you know, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an issue. And I'd hate to see David Tennant be wasted in that kind of way, you know, especially because I have this overwhelming love for David Tennant. So those are the big community things I wanted to talk about. The big zombie community stuff that I wanted to talk about. But I also kind of want to, for just a little bit, on the trophy hunting that I've been doing. I've been playing a lot of different games, obviously, on the channel. And as I've been playing them, I've been either off camera or on camera, kind of just getting a lot of trophies for those games. And yet I haven't gotten a platinum for a while. I think my last platinum was, I want to check, but I can't check at this moment. Keep stalling for time. I'm totally just standing here like a boss because I am not afraid of no bullets. No bullets can touch me. I am an unstoppable, untouchable god of first-person shooter, espionage, and other garbage that makes me seem like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Look at this skill and position of me just standing there. Yeah, my last trophy was 2 months ago. A little bit over 2 months ago. And I haven't gotten any trophies since. Any platinum trophies since. And the issue with that is not because I haven't tried. Not because I haven't been working on that. But, and kind of going to spoilers for the eventual Tales of the Hunter for this game. But I really like numbers. For me, numbers are a thing I just really enjoy. That was really creepy. I thought that was a Naruto thing, and I got scared. I really like numbers. So the numbers 25, 50, 75, 100, 105, and 150, and 200 have to be special to me because I want them to be special numbers. And because I want them to be special numbers, I've been really just working on Injustice 2 to be my 25th platinum. And because I've been working so hard on making Injustice 2 my 25th platinum, and that damn catfight trophy, which as soon as I have the ability to get, I'm gonna be making a video, and that will be that will be the end of that trophy hunt. Wow, I only got 6 kills this game. Damn, I'm not doing good at all. I haven't moved forward in any of my platinum hunts, and I have a bunch of games that are really close to being platinums. Assassin's Creed 2 only has 2. Infamous is winding down on its maps. Dying Light, Horizon Zero Dawn, Rocket League, a bunch of these games that I just have that are very, very close to getting to platinuming. But because I want 25 to be special, and I want it to be Injustice 2, I haven't closed the deal on any of those. So basically what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get Injustice 2, and then I'm going to just be getting a load of other platinum trophies. And I'm very excited for that because, first off, my number's gonna like jump with quality platinums, which I always enjoy. I don't like playing Telltale games just for the platinum. I feel like that's a really cheap number boosting tactic, and that's also why, and I say it here now, you will never see fucking my name is Mayo or my name is Mustard on my platinum list, on my trophy list. Like, that's not gonna ever happen. I hate that game. I hate that people use that game to boost numbers, and I hate the fact that people are like, nah, it's a legitimate game. No, fuck you. You're clicking on a jar of mayo and getting a platinum trophy for it. Like, no, you're garbage. Fuck you. But I don't know. I think that comes back to me having a lot of pride in being a platinum trophy hunter. I feel like there's a lot of bias there, which, you know, it's fair, it's whatever. But that's just my opinion, and people on the internet can have opinions. So there's that. So really, I'm kind of getting ready for the inevitable getting Injustice 2 platinum trophy, and what that means for my trophy numbers once I get it, because I'm very excited to get it. I'm very excited to, oh wow, I did so poorly. I'm very excited to kind of get those trophies. I've met a bunch of awesome people online while doing these trophy hunts. I've done, so which is really exciting. I like the fact that I'm, you know, meeting these people who genuinely want to just hunt and do things. So hopefully once I get this Injustice 2 trophy, platinum trophy, a lot more Tales of the Hunt are going to be made. I'm probably going to spend, once I like kind of get there, I'm probably going to spend a good day just getting a bunch of recording a bunch of trophy hunts, because that's the kind of guy I am. So I'm excited for that. Also, I'm excited for this, whoever the fuck that was. So hopefully you guys are excited for those videos to come out. Hopefully you guys had a much better week than I did. But I promise, when I feel I can and when it's safe to, I will talk about the legal stuff. I will talk about just all the stuff I was too paranoid to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for understanding. I promise that story will be told one day. And I promise that if I wasn't paranoid, I would have talked about it here. But I am, and I'm sorry for that. So I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully it'll be better. My next letter from the field will be way better than this one. Oh! Real quick. Kingdom Hearts 3. They fucking released a Toy Story trailer, which is amazing. Like, Woody and Buzz look fucking beautiful, and I love it so much. I love it so much. And I'm so excited that we're going to Pixar Worlds now, because that kind of opened up a lot more possibilities. And you guys know how I am with Toy Story. I love Toy Story, and just the fact that Buzz and Woody and all of them look so beautiful, they look so well done, I'm very excited for. But now I'm done. I promise I'm done now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for understanding, for being all that. Thank you for all that stuff. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.